Here at the Joliet banquet with Billy Williams, and first of all, Billy, we were just saying before we turned the tape recorder on, it's just nice to start talking about baseball again, isn't it?
It really is, Mark. When you go through the year, last year we had an exciting season, and of course, when you get to the convention, which we just had the last couple, 2 or 3 days over the weekend, and then you start the convention, and when you leave the convention and start the caravan, and you can start thinking about the sunshine and going to Arizona and those sorts of things. And it's always nice because, you're practically out of the winter months and you're ready for springtime to play baseball.
And obviously, as far as hitting coaches are concerned, you got to be happy that some of those bats are coming back, like a McRae and a Grace and so on.
Well, it really is. They had some exciting season last year. I know McRae came over and did a tremendous job. He wasn't a leadoff hitter, but he stepped in the spot and gave us what we needed up at a leadoff spot. And of course, Mark Grace, and what can you say about him? He's a consistent 300 hitter, and he just looking forward. I was glad when he signed the contract to be back with the Cubs, and I think he signed a 2-year contract, which he haven't signed in the past few years. So you might see even a better ball player in Mark Grace because he don't have to worry about next year's contract.
Well, and Ryan Sandberg, I mean, what do you think about, obviously, him coming back? And, I mean, he's been a slow starter in the past. I wonder what's going to happen this time around.
Well, Sandberg, when he left the game, it wasn't a physical thing, which makes it nice. He had some problems, and, of course, he got out of the game of baseball and wanted to settle his mind. And he'd been in Arizona. Matter of fact, last year when we was in Arizona, the team go to Tucson, and I keep about 4 or 5 guys back, and he came out to the ballpark, and I told him last year to put on your spikes and get your glove and let's, get in the batting cage and hit a little bit. But, he laughed it off. But last year when he came to Chicago, he saw the excitement of the Grace in the clubhouse, McRae in the clubhouse, and the fun the guys was having. And I think he missed that last year. And I think when he came back and saw this is one of the things that brought him back into baseball. And don't look like he lost anything, looking at him from a physical standpoint. And I know which is the natural athlete that he was. He's working out now, so he should be all right next year. He might lose a little bit the first of the year, but when he get back into it, the competition of playing out there, I think he should be fine.
I want to switch gears for a second, being a Hall of Famer. No one got in this time around. Ron Santo's still knocking on the door. I mean, what do you think?
Well, it was asked earlier. Wayne and I was talking, and I simply think it's because we, as a Cub, didn't get any postseason play. We wasn't ever in the World Series. And I think a lot of people is unaware of what Santo was and what he did as a baseball player. A lot of people don't seem to realize that he had about 6 Golden Gloves at third base and a batting average of about 270, 280, hit over 300 home runs. So Santo was an outstanding ball player that never got a chance to play in the World Series and playoff, and I think a lot of people don't realize what he did. But insofar as not putting anybody in the Hall of Fame, I think is a crime, because when you look at players and see the success of Negro or Don Sutton, and I said surely those 2 guys would be voted in the Baseball Hall of Fame, but somewhere along the line, some people don't think they do. I just think because you won 300 ball games on a major league level, you've been a good pitcher over the years. So I was looking forward to seeing those guys go in.
As far as the Cubs, looking forward to this season, I would imagine. And what about the direction this team's going in right now, do you think?
Well, it is. It's going in the right direction. You're not trying to, sign guys or free agent guys that can't perform here in Chicago. I think I have all the respect for Andy and Andy McPhail and of course Ed Lynch, because he've gone through this, and I think they're going to build a club slowly, and we're going to have a winner here. I guarantee you in the next 3 or 4 years we'll have a winner here. Maybe a little earlier than that, because we're getting a spot here. We got some players developing in the minor league that could come up here and play Major League Baseball, and it's just a matter of time. I think when you look at a ball club, and it's been said that you don't make deals to win a pennant in December. Last year we went out and we signed Hal McRae and Jamie Navarro was out there. So we got those two players, which had some exciting season last year. And the way it seemed, they're hoping that they could do the same thing this particular year.
What about you? You still enjoying what you do?
I am. I think any time that you stay in baseball as long as I have and you're still in it, you got to enjoy it. And I enjoy going out and teaching guys to see them having success. A lot of these guys that, when I was working in the minor league, I saw them in the minor league, and of course I saw them graduate to the major league, and I'm happy out there just doing the thing I do, is just trying to help them perform a little better in the major league.
All right. Thanks a lot, Billy, for your time, and have fun this year.
I will. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.